Well, okay then. Haven't even done my intro yet. Hello, I'm Indyopolis and welcome to Decrypt. This is sort of a sci-fi horror game. I don't know why I clicked on options. Let's just do a new game. Let's just get into it. Let's go. The ISS Travan, a Class C freight vessel en route, a routine cargo run fails to arrive at its destination. Okay. After repeated failed attempts to contact it, the GIS Trade Federation reports it's missing. 72 hours later, the Travan is found drifting near a fringe system. It is thousands of clicks off course. That can't be good. Its primary power systems are offline, its comm channels are silent, its thrusters dead. There is no perceived activity on board. Its crew members remain unreachable. We're gonna have a Dead Space incident or Alien Isolation. Should play Alien Isolation on the channel sometime. Oh, can I control the ship? No, I just have a transmission incoming.
Well, will you look at that? A Generation 1 BT manufactured freight vessel. Never thought I'd see one of those still operational. That ship's practically a relic. I'm surprised the FCA renewed its registration. So, you got the brief, right? The ship didn't turn up at the Zebulus 3 spaceport. A couple of days later, a merchant freight transporting minerals to the Expo Belt spots it on LADAR. It appears to have lost power and coasted a couple 100,000 clicks off its original course. No comms, no signs of the crew. Looks like they abandoned ship. Can't say I blame them. The GIS fines for delayed shipments due to avoidable technical faults are brutal. It would have wiped out the crew's pay for months. Abandoning the ship and claiming that their lives were at risk due to a technical failure gets them off the hook because the insurance companies take the hit. And with a ship that old, it'd be hard to prove otherwise. The system's messed up, what can I say? Now we're left to clean up the mess and file the paperwork. The Traven's crew is still at large, but our patrols will find them. They're probably at a cantina somewhere in this sector. We'll try to get the truth out of them, but I don't have much hope. You know the drill. Once you're on the ship, head to the bridge and extract all the primary logs you can get. Any evidence we can find to tell us what actually happened will help us close this quicker. I'll call you as soon as you're inside.
What if it's a rogue robot? Or aliens? Who knows? Okay, so I'm on board the ship now. What all do I have access to? Do I have a flashlight? I do. Okay, that's nice. Doesn't seem like I can run.
So, the bad news first. The schematics we have on file for this ship's model are so old, they're obsolete.
Are you serious?
BT stopped making these in 2009, and it's been modded beyond recognition
Wow,
over the
since
years.
2009,
so you'll
wow.
have no nav map assistance on your HUD on this mission. Sorry about that. The good news, however, is that this ship's layout should be pretty rudimentary. This maintenance hall should lead you out to the ship's primary quarters and then to the bridge. Take the large bay door up ahead and keep moving towards the front of the ship. Since the primary power is down, a lot of the subsystems won't be operational, but most doorways should still work. I'll check back with you in a bit. I'm gonna see what I can dig up on the crew. Might give us a clue to what actually happened here.
Okay, so I guess I just go this way. Door panels concealed. Proceed with decryption and override. Yes. Security override in progress. 2 crypto keys required. I don't have any cryptocurrency on me. I don't. I should have bought Bitcoin years ago.
The security systems on this relic are so archaic, your override tool's master key bank doesn't have its decryption sequence. I don't think our algorithms go back that far.
Well, then is it a master key?
You'll just have to find a terminal on the ship's network that's still online, and then you can mine crypto keys to complete the missing chains. You should also be able to pull out encrypted messages from the comm system, which will be helpful. Hold on, I'm adding a crypto keychain module to your tool belt now.
This game. It's just a sci-fi horror game wrapped in cryptocurrency. Okay, well, I guess I'm not gonna let that get to me. Let's continue on. Alright, so then there's this. Is there anything in here? There's the monitor right over here. It's online. Crypto key mining, yes. This is the future. Sweet, I got a encrypted message also. They're in the ship. That's what Manu said yesterday at the mess hall. I noticed he wasn't eating, just staring fixedly at his food. His face was pallid. He told me he wasn't sleeping well. The noises, don't you hear them, he said. Noises, I said. The thuds, the groans, they're coming from the very heart of this vessel. I told him that I heard them too, but that we all did, and that they were just sounds of the bones of this old ship settling. The tectonic shifts of metal plates long past their prime. I would not want to be on a spaceship like that. But he seemed to barely register what I said. When he looked at me, his eyes had a fixed quality that I didn't care much for. He said, "They're on the ship." Just that one cryptic sentence. I want you to see him, Doc. I'm worried about him. He hasn't been himself since we started this run. Okay. This is like, okay, I can log journal. Okay, cool. So I have some logs right now. So I think I should be able to go through here now? Or do I need another one? Yeah, let's try doing this one again. Do I have enough? I don't have enough crypto keys yet. It's the dog coin or the Doge coin or whatever it's called. Can I get in here? Okay, cool. I used one crypto key though. Oh yeah, no, like this reminds me of Dead Space. Terminal, there's a power failure. Let's look and see if there's other terminals around. I say that as I look directly at all these terminals that are all offline. Let's go to this center one. Nope. There has to be one around here that I could do. Aha. Okay, cool. I got it. And a message too. Terminal 4 is still crapped out. I swear this junkered ship is falling apart. The power fluctuations and network failures are growing worse. We've flipped back and forth backup power a dozen times already since we left Nagari. At this rate, we won't make it halfway to Indyopolis. So then, temporary power rig you set up for Terminal 4 is still missing a power cell. You told me you'd put one in yesterday. I guess you forgot. Can't say I blame you. What with all the shit going down? Could you replace the cell, please? There's a spare in the locker in storage. The locker's code is 4121. Okay. I don't like the noises. There's the airlock, the locker room. 4121, was it? Alright, power cell, yeah. There's gonna be something behind me now, isn't there? No, there isn't, okay. Alright. Okay, that just random power fluctuation like that. There's nobody here. There's nothing here. I'm not playing a horror game. The terminal doesn't have power. How do I add power to it? There's a cord. goes over to this thing. Yeah. Just shove that in. And now we have power for days. It's online. Yeah, let's start crypto mining all of the computers here. Get as much as we can. Alright, cool. I got that, and let's see. Manu's condition concerns me. He facilitates between nervous energy and a kind of sullen silence. His pronouncements are growing increasingly dire and nonsensical, and he exhibits a high degree of paranoia. He says, "They are down in the cargo hold." He seems to be withdrawing into himself. Doc saw him earlier today. He said he'll give me an update soon. It's odd how Manu is troubled by those noises. They are, to be honest, disconcerting. George said that sounds have a way of resonating at an old ship like this. He says they're likely originating from the cargo hold below, where the ship's core structural spine is, and traveling through the air ducts. Nia, any luck on those records? I want anything you can get on the history of this ship. Who owned it before Nauvoo? Who was the last crew? How long since its FCA approval? And so on. We know this ship is pre-Garat War, which makes it about half an ES century old. The bizarre power fluctuations and the randomly failing subsystems bode ill. The ship was perfectly alright when we left Nigeria. If they've dumped a crippled vessel on us to balance their books, I'm gonna have heads roll at GIS. I won't risk the life of my crew for the sake of their stupid corporate stuff. Okay. I guess we can now go to that area. Gosh darn it. God, I got the flashlight on. I don't like this. I guess, yeah, let's override that now. Alright. Used up all my cryptocurrency to open the door. Do you see that right there? It looks like there's a shadow. I guess we have to check it out. I don't really have much of a choice. Okay, I don't have any crypto stuff anymore. I used it all up to open that one door. Crypto! I need my bitcoins. Okay, can I override this though? I don't think I have enough keychains though to do it. Nope. Alright. I did not mean to do that. I can run a little bit. I don't like the fact that I can run a little bit. That means something's gonna chase me at some point. Alright, I got one crypto and a message. I've tried everything, boss, but I'm not able to figure out the power issue. All the systems are testing fine on our maintenance tools. It's infuriating. And now we have the leaks. I have no clue what the foul-smelling green stuff coming out of the vents is. And the walls, they ooze green slime. Good old SpongeBob. Rico says it looks and smells like the acid fertilizers they used on the fields in his homeworld, but that's ridiculous. We ain't carrying any such thing in our cargo. And even if we are, if it was a leak from one of the containers, the stuff wouldn't flow into our airflow system. Also, I don't know how to say this, boss, but the crew are a bit jittery. This is just a small vessel. There's just 10 of us. It's not like this is our first run. Some of these guys have been on trips past the 7 systems, or Sven. But this ship has some bad mojo. The way Manu is going off his head, and now Rico says he saw something yesterday in the corridor. He looked shocked, and you know Rico, he's as steady as stone. I always think he's right. So I went and checked. I didn't see anything, not then, but the day before while I was surveying the vent, I swear, I saw something move up there in the dark. Look, I don't know, boss. I hate to sound like a greenfoot, but I ain't at ease either. Something about this ship ain't right, and my sleep ain't working. I keep waking up, and I can't remember what woke me. Well. It looks like the crew is dead. I'm calling it. They're dead. Let's try overriding this one. I need more cryptocurrency. Who would have ever thought it would take, in the future, inflation would hit so much, it'd take 2 full Bitcoins to open a door. I didn't think that. Anybody else think that? I didn't. Medical. Sweet. I am out of money again. Are you serious? I need to get in here. Okay. Alright. I guess I'll just go to the terminal and try to figure out what's going on. But I have a feeling the crew is all dead. This is like a Dead Space alien isolation incident. Let's see what they have to say. Aaron, I had Manu come in today. He tried to avoid the appointment, which I was expecting, so I had Nia escort him here. It's hard to say no to Nia. Haha. You're right, it's shocking how sickly he looks. He didn't talk at first, and when he finally did, he begged me for some Takrozan 500, better known as Blank Slate among the wrecked drug kids and as deep out by the guys in the military, but I digress. When I told him we can't issue out a sedative that strong without good reason, he said he sure as hell had a good reason. I haven't slept for days, he said. Why not, I asked. Having bad dreams? The reason I asked him that was because I had 2 others come in with the same complaint. He said, yes, I think so. I asked him what the dreams were about, and he said he couldn't remember, but I sensed he was being evasive. When I probed, he said, they're in here with us. Who? I asked. At first, he did not reply. He stared into a corner of the room and at the beds. Suddenly, he turned to me and his eyes looked back, locked with mine, and he said, we should never have set foot on this ship. We shouldn't be here. Okay, that is really creepy. I must admit that a chill went down my spine. Something about this whole business is troubling. I checked the vitals and they were fine. His blood pressure is a little higher than normal, but I would have been surprised if it weren't. He's lost some weight and he's exhausted, but at least physically he is fine. His condition appears to be a result of sustained levels of high anxiety bordering on paranoia. I prescribed him half a dose of tacozine. He popped the pill right here before I could stop him, so I sent him to his room. He was so distracted that he left his access key to the network data room here. I asked her to move it into her locker, so in stock, so someone can pick it up in case we aren't here. Nia reset the code. It's now 11:09, so I need to get stock and access that. Where is stock? Vent creature, do you know? Okay, well. Wait, is this it? Is it just right here? Nope. Okay, I'm gonna take a wild guess of this one. It's 3529. No, I tried. I'm a little on edge now. There's tech. They can't get in there without two. Okay, stock. Could it be like the room back here? Might be the room back here. I'm gonna go check. Wait, no. I can't go back. Oh no. No, stock's right here. 1109, 1109. Aha! Sweet, and now I got the data room access key. And it's right here. Sweet. Amazing. Don't stand under the vents. Terminal, yeah, let's crypto mine it. Cap, the security systems are failing one by one. We've got doors suddenly completely inoperable, and then the return to normalcy minutes later for no apparent reason. The system diagnostics reveal nothing. I'm switching all doors from biorec to manual access keys. The others aren't gonna like it, but till we figure out what's causing this, I'd feel better if we kept the protocols basic. You know, I somewhat agree with that if everything's messing up like that. I suspect the green fluid that's coming out of the vents is seeping into the ship's electronics. Although, if that were so, everything would be shorting out by now. George is doing his best to keep the ducts clean, but the stuff just keeps coming back and it's driving him crazy. I don't mean to cry doom, but the way things are going, it's possible that all the primary systems may fail before we reach Zebulus. Okay, theory. What if the green slime and stuff is actually... What if the previous crew died? And they're haunting the ship now? If you ask me, the ship should never have left Nagaria. But I saw the GAIS reports with my own eyes before we left. They cleared the ship to take off, and their diagnostics were legit. All systems were a go. 20 years in a ship system OPS. I've never seen anything like this. It just doesn't make sense. Something is seriously wrong with this vessel. And I don't mean the electronics. You see the look in everyone's eyes. No one's sleeping right, and nobody will talk about it. George saw something in the air ducts, but he wouldn't say what. All I know was that he looked more perturbed than usual. I've seen something too, Cap. I can't even explain. Something unspeakable in the shadows. There's something, oh no, okay. Woo, alright, so that got me crypto thing that I can use on the other door! Other door, yeah! Alright, let's finally open up the tech. Yeah! So, I'm gonna assume that, yes, there's 3 in here that I can get to. That's offline. I mean, that's offline. This is on... No, they're all offline. Except for... Ah! Oh yeah, that was pretty good. What if it's zombies, actually? Zombies on a spaceship! Okay, most of the terminals have gone offline again. Cap and 1 or 2 have shut down completely. Everyone's dumping on me. Well, what can I do? I still think something is getting at the wiring. I tried to get George to take a look, but he's too busy trying to keep the LSS going. And he's stressed. He yells at me if I talk to him. We only got 3 terminals, operational and online. And now Terminal 7 has power down too. I've managed to set up an auxiliary power rig, but we're short of a cell. I had loaned one to the med room last week. Could you get George to collect it and hook it up when he has time? He won't pay any aid. He can't take it from the med locker directly. Doc won't mind. The code is 1234. Yeah, I know, but Doc asked me to keep it simple. Why do I have issues talking? La 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 la. Oh, okay, this is online too. Yeah, let's just do this. Yeah. What spooks is going on? I am seriously concerned about the way things are going. The ship's practically falling apart around us. I can't risk this anymore. I told Nia to put out an SOS signal and to flag down the first passing ship. I know that this will result in all kinds of trouble with the GAIS. Those ruthless bastards, they'll try to pin a failed run on us, accuse us of pulling an insurance scam, and then hammer us with fines. But that's okay. I'm not gonna risk the lives of my people. Good on you, Captain. And then there's the other stuff. Manu hasn't left his room in 2 days, and the others are rattled and on edge. I don't care what this is. Collective hysteria, lock-in syndrome. What matters is that the incidents, I don't know what else to call it, are growing more frightening. There can be no more denying it. Something isn't here with us, and it means us great harm. Well, I'm glad to know that now. I'm so glad to find that out after I've been wandering around. Oh, that scared me. After I've been wandering around for like how long? Yeah, I'm so glad to have heard that, and there was one in here before. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, cool. It's ghosts. It's either like... It's either the previous crew or, it's either the previous crew or it is, ghost aliens. Alright. Okay, let's just keep mining the crypto. Let's just keep doing that. It'll calm me down. Boss, I think the engines are getting affected now. Did you feel the hitch an hour ago? It's crazy. And did Nia tell you about the comms? I'll let her give you the bad news herself. I don't think we're going to get out that SOS out. Oh no. I called it, they're dead. Also, you need to talk to Rico, boss. He is getting on my nerves. Keeps asking me to check every damn duct on the ship. I already got my hands full. Also, why did you let him alter the security protocol on every door? He's turned off biorec and switched to physical access keycards like we're back in the 22nd century. Those losers back then. He says he wants no one anywhere without a physical card on their person. This is causing havoc. I've already misplaced the access key to my room somewhere. I think I left it at the showers. Now I need to waste more time finding the thing. Learn to deal with it, dude. Also, I haven't seen Manu anywhere. He's not in his room, and Doc said he shouldn't be wandering around because he's on pretty strong meds. If you see him, tell him Doc's looking for him urgently. Thanks. Yeah, sweet. Okay. I think everything here is gonna be fine and safe. Nothing's gonna come and attack me right there while I do this, right? Nothing is. Yeah, I'm perfectly safe. Sweet. Okay, got that opened. Let's go and see what horror awaits us here. Oh my goodness, a new transmission.
Hey, I've been trying to reach you. Something is interrupting comms out of that ship. If you're seeing this, listen. We tried to locate the crew. We put out a bulletin at every system in this sector, but we came up empty. We traced the course of the tavern, and not a single vessel rendezvoused with it since it left Nagari. It looks like the crew never left the ship.
Yeah,
I've
I
requested
figured
Dev
that
to
out.
take over this investigation. This isn't a data ops mission anymore. Abort and head to the nearest airlock. There should be one by the bridge or down in the cargo bay. Listen, there's something else. I've looked up records on this ship, and here's where things get really strange. It appears this isn't the first time there's been an incident missing.
Ah! Okay, so I need to head. There's showers. The guy said he lost something in the showers. I'm gonna go check there first. Because I'm probably gonna need the key card here. Yes. Oh. That was what key card did it? Was it for this wing? It was. Oh no. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. The one door I already tried to go out of, I couldn't go out. Room 2, wing, okay. Alright, I need some more cryptocurrency, please. How can a person go missing in a confined vessel in boundless interstellar space? We searched every corner of this cursed ship. There's no trace of Manu. He had grown more with John over the last few days. When I visited him the day before, I noticed a smell about him. Wasn't just the stench of an unwashed body, but something lower. An animal smell of desperation. He stared past me into the corridor, and I tried to talk to him. None of the escape pods have deployed. They're not even operational now. So he has to be on the ship, except he isn't. I see the raw panic in the eyes of the others. Some of them are urging me to turn the ship around. With the state it's in, we're not going to make it back. Mia is working on getting the SOS out, but comms isn't fully operational yet. More troubles. We're going to do everything we can to find Manu. He has to be here. Meanwhile, the sightings are getting more frequent. The nature of the encounters more horrific. What have those things done to Manu? Where have they taken him? For I have no doubt in my mind that they are responsible. I can sense a growing malevolence, a kind of hunger. God help us. I have given standing instructions to the crew. Until we know how to deal with them, if you see one of those things, run, do not engage, turn away, and run. Again. Ah! Why? I was just coming on here to mine crypto. Ah! Run! Woo! Bathroom break. No, I can't go in there. I can't go in there. What about this? I guess I'm over here now. Let's try here. Alright, cool. I don't like the chairs overturned. There's a code. Is it gonna be as simple as 1, 2, 3, 4? No. It is worth a shot. Room 5, Wing A access card. Alright. Rico said he'd seen Manu heading down towards the cargo hold, but we checked. The power grid is almost completely shorted, so there's hardly any light down there. Those horrible sounds seem louder down there, but no sign of Manu. I'm still not able to get comms back up, so that SOS isn't looking likely. I can't seem to isolate the problem. The electronics check out okay, but all we're getting is static. Just doesn't make sense. Everyone's seeing those things now, and the encounters are more violent. George thinks they're coming through the vents, but I'm not sure. They seem to appear out of thin air. Then there's something else. Just before comms went down, I got a message back from my contact at the GIS. I just saw it now. It's the records of the ship's history you requested. Pouring over them, and I'll send you a summary shortly. You're not gonna believe what I found. I'm gonna guess that either it has to be ghosts at this point. I'm ruling out aliens and robots. The zombies don't make sense with them appearing out of thin air. I'm guessing this is a ghost ship, isn't actually real, or the previous crew is hunting down anybody else on this ship. Oh, there's the control! Okay, so I can't go that way. I guess it was room 5, right? Yes, I believe it was, so I'm gonna head there. Alright. This is really concerning. There's 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. Alright, so I guess let's go ahead and get some more crypto, some more lore of the ship, hopefully. Whatever little chance we had of getting the systems back is gone with Rico. The engines are dead, the nav systems are shot, and we're coasting, heading off course with comms down. We're incommunicado. We can't even get the escape pods operational. Oh, Rico's missing. Now that Rico's missing, I want you to do everything you can to keep life support systems running until we can find a way off this ship. Rico had the key to the 4LSS room. Should be in his locker along with the spare power cell. Get the key and the power cell and head to the 4LSS room and try to get at least one terminal going. Since the trouble started, Rico moved to room 3 and wing B. I was just there. He didn't want to be near Manu's old room. He had handed over all the codes to me yesterday, just in case. His locker 9 is 9971. George, be careful. George died, didn't he? I bet George did die. Let's go. 9971. I understand. I think I do understand. I'm gonna die here in a minute. Okay. Alright, 9971. Look, I just know one thing. They're gonna have to do better than that if they want to kill me. So that door is busted, so I'm guessing I need to go out and around to the other side. I don't think I can go back that way, but I think I just have to keep going forward like this. I have a feeling I'm gonna end up in the cargo hold eventually. I just really don't know when. Alright, and LSS control. It's this right here, right? Yeah. Alright, so if I can at least get one of them operational. Yeah, it'll be fine. Everything will be fine. Yeah, let's just insert that in. Sweet. Okay, let's see what the message has to say. It's from Nia. I got away, but I'm trapped in the med bay. Doc's not here. I hope to God he's okay. We haven't found Rico yet. I have no idea where the others are. I last saw Jones and Summit at the maintenance hall an hour ago, but no word from them since. So about those records, I learned that this ship was purchased from BT in 2395 by the Thanos system. The Thones, if you remember, were part of a rebel movement out of the Pexius belt for nearly half a century. They invaded and conquered dozens of worlds on the outer edge of the belt. Their government was theocratic. They followed a creed that exposed rigid social segregation based on genetics. They believed that one's genes, rather specific codes in our genomes, defined one's worth and place in society. So basically eugenics. Okay. You know how I feel about that. Genetics, race, eugenics, yeah, it's all the same. Just another instrument that humans have used since the dawn of time to oppress and exploit the other. The ideology is a thin cover for profit. I agree. Every member of the Thoan Society and their colonies, every man, woman, and child were put into a social order, and the lowest strata was the slave. The Thoans subjected their slaves to all manner of atrocities. The slaves had their wills and bodies broken. They were not allowed to marry, but were instead bred. Generations were born into bondage. Despite pressure from the Sentry, the Thoans refused to give up their devastating enterprise before the Garat Wars vanquished their government. They had enslaved and sold thousands across the stars. This vessel, the ISS Traven, was a slaver ship. Its cargo bay a slave hold. Its purpose was to carry its ill-fated cargo across interstellar space for trade and profit. After the war and the decimation of the Loan government, the Travan disappears off the records for a time, and reappears nearly a decade later, had been sold for a pittance to off-world merchant traders who renovated it and used it for interplanetary cargo runs. Over the years, the ship changed hands frequently, often abruptly. There are records of it being abandoned briefly at salvage docks to be scrapped. And there are other stories, whispers of bizarre incidents, crew abandonment, illnesses, deaths. The crew before us did just a single run before they sold it to an N-tier dealership, which then sold it to Navo. Navo made a killing on the deal, and that's how we're here. But there's more, sir, something far worse. During its slavery era, an incident occurred on the ship's horrific that I could find nothing about it in the official GIS records. My contact dug it out of the wire. Tell you more when I meet you at the bridge. So, what I'm getting at is, it's ghosts, but it's not just ghosts, it's ghosts of slaves. I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry. I didn't. Ah! Yes, do it, do it, do it! Come on! Ah! Oh, hey, food. Never mind. Let's check out the lounge. I have no cryptocurrencies. I'm gonna have to go down there. I'm gonna have to go say hi to this dude right over here. Hey, buddy. Sorry about all of that, what happened to you with all the slavery, stuff like that. I'm sorry. Please. Well, I think that went well. I think he understood. I was sorry about everything that happened. I meant him no harm. And I can't go get noodles. Okay, well, let's go to the lounge. The lounge. Okay. Equipment terminal. Yes, let's see what is in here. It's from the, I can't reach Jones and Summit any longer. We're down to just 4 people now. I can't make it to the bridge. There are too many of those things now. The dock's gone too. I haven't been able to reach anyone over the local network in hours. I'm not sure where you are, or if you'll even see this. The thing that happened on this ship during its Thoan era may have a bearing on what we're going through. Just before the war, during around about 120, slaves broke free. Yeah, go slaves! From the holding cells below and charged into upper decks. They overpowered and killed 2 crew members and were making for the bridge when the crew sealed the primary doors and trapped them in the bridge hall. The captain then authorized pumping Q11-A6 nerve gas long band into the decks. You know, they at least tried. You know, good for them for at least taking the opportunity and trying. The slaves were already weak from the drugs used to sedate them and their meager rations. The nerve gas paralyzed them and decimated their uprising. As retribution and set an example, the crew flayed the slaves to an inch of their lives, slashed and seared their bodies, and then hewed off noses and lips and ears. They were then thrown still alive into vats of acid fertilizer into the hold. KL-12, a bile green amalgamite used in the off-worlds for a soil prep. They died slow, agonizing deaths down in the dark. The ship returned to its home world. There were no charges made against the crew. Instead, they were lauded for quelling an uprising, and the incident was wiped from official records. The Gurat War followed a few years later, and we know the rest. The Thonans were crushed, and this ship disappears for nearly a decade. It's likely used to ferry weapons and soldiers for the war effort at the time. Captain, there are forces at work here beyond our ability to understand. These walls have seen too much blood. This special vessel should never fly again. In case I don't see you again, I'd like to tell you that you did all you could. It has been an honor to serve with you. Man, that is rough. Wow. Okay, let's see if I can get off this ship. Somewhat doubt I'm gonna be able to. This should be enough, right? I'm hoping 1 is enough for here. I don't know where to go if I need more. Okay, cool. Cool. Okay, bridge. Then there's the cargo hold. The bridge is offline. Are you... I have no choice but to go to the cargo hold. Okay. Alright, so is the... Oh yeah, the door is just gonna open by itself. Thank you. Thank you. Oh boy. Oh boy. I don't like this. We're just gonna keep... You know, I talked to that one guy. You know, he seemed to understand that I should be okay, yeah, no, everything should be fine. I'm not... I wish your uprising went better. I hope those people who did that got their just desserts during the war. Or after the war. Captain David, Aron David. To whoever sees this, they're all gone. Everybody, I'm not gonna name all their names. Their names ring in my head like a death chant. Their faces are ever in my mind. I could not save them, though I should have been able to. We've fallen through a chink in space and time. We've slipped into another world where the past and the present have somehow collided, where the dead do not rest and the living are made ghosts. There is no explanation for what has happened, except that sometimes history is a dead weight that burdens the living. We must pay for the past, though we have raised neither fist nor whip. To the dead, we all must look the same. I'm going to keep looking for them down here. And if I can't find them, I'm gonna try to make it to the EVA airlock at the end of Cargo Hold 2. If I get out, I'll find a way to have this ship destroyed, let this vessel and whatever walks in it be buried forever. Captain Aron David, ISS Travan. Okay, well, I guess I need to try to get to the EVA place. I hope I need to run this way. Guys, I'm sorry about your uprising. I'm sorry. I wish it went better for you. Oh, just keep going. Put one foot in front of the other. Ah! Come on! Cryptocurrency is slowing me down. Oh, okay, what? There's a airlock access card, yay. Are they gone? Okay, I think they're gone. I think they can only manifest themselves for so long before they vanish again. So I should hopefully be fine for another 10 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I told you! It's the airlock, it's the airlock, it's the airlock. At least I hope it's the airlock. Come on. I can't go that way. We're gonna go over to this place instead. Hi, everybody. The airlock. Come on, airlock. Come on, open up. Yes, okay, wow. That was scary.
I hope you're okay. Det 2 officers will arrive on the scene soon. I just saw the messages you obtained from the ship's networks. I've sent them over to the labs. None of it makes sense for now, but it should help us bring closure to this investigation. Well done.
Just destroy the ship. Just destroy it. Put those poor souls to rest. A week after your mission, the ISS Travon is deregistered by the GIS and transported to an orbital scrap processor for destruction. Its crew were never found. I wonder why. Okay then, the end. That was really good. You know, it was a bit of a slow start at first, but it was just a build-up. And also the doors kept scaring me all the time. No, this was a good game. If you're interested in playing it, I will leave a link to it in the description below. Other than that, I hope you've enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next one. Okay, bye.